Ain't it turtly enough for the turtle cup? Doodle, doodle. Good morning. We're starting in my car. First things first, I'm sorry I didn't post last week. It was Bestie's birthday all week long, and I couldn't balance the two because she deserves my full attention. So, we are back. We're here for a week. It is Thursday, so I am definitely filming a lot later than expected, and I know I said I was going to do the part 2 to crocheting that sewing pattern, but we are doing a 1-day challenge because I just need to gather myself and I need to bust out as much as I can for the market this weekend. So, first things first, I have a nail appointment. We're in my car because we're getting ready to go grab coffee and then go to our nail appointment here. Yeah, they're outgrown. They're atrocious. They're nasty. I think I'm just going to stick with the same cat's eye look, but do like an emerald green for St. Patrick's Day or March. I like to try and stay as festive as possible. Okay. It gives me a reason to pick a different color other than black. So, we're going to go grab coffee. We're going to go to the nail appointment. We're going to come back home and figure out what our 1-day challenge is going to be. I think I'm going to try and make as many of those baby birds because they have dwindled down substantially. And they just tend to be really popular. Mostly probably because they're cheap at my markets. Like my mini ones are $10, and then like the larger plushy size ones are $20. They take the same amount of time, but you know, I already feel it in my brain that I'm gonna be heavily distracted today. I don't know. I have energy, but no energy, and okay, thank you, car. Dinging at me, but I don't know. I just feel like there's so many things that I want to do but not do. I'm sure at least one of you will understand, but let's turn the car on. Race car! Show me the board! Anyway, coffee. Coffee's been secured. We're sitting in front of the nail place. Because my appointment's in like 5 minutes, so I need to get in there. I got stuck behind a train. And then I know I need to work, but I desperately need to vacuum out my car. And today, we have a mission. Maybe I could just vacuum it out tomorrow after work. I gotta make things. Anyway, we're gonna go get our nails done. Okay, bye. Well, that made me sad. Oh, I need to get this fixed. They hurt. They're so outgrown. Like when I'm grabbing yarn, especially on my pinky, because I like to tuck my yarn through my pinky here, I end up squishing so hard that my pinky nail hurts. So now I'm like, do I just research other nail places that I could just kind of, I don't know. I'm gonna do some research, see who can squeeze me in that's in the vicinity, because I am sad now. But at least we have coffee. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, so I found, oh, you're moving. Why are you moving? Anyway, so I found a second place. I went to the second place. They were booked out a couple of hours, and that's a couple of hours I don't have. So I took it as a sign from the universe to just come home and get started on this challenge. So I'm going to work downstairs in my living room because I don't want to be a hermit. And yeah, I'm probably gonna go through my list of constant stock and see just how much or where. You know what? No, I want to make little birdies today. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Today's challenge, how many mini birdies can I make? So I'm gonna gather my stuff, come veg out on the couch, put on an anime, and we'll get going from there. Okay, so I lied and ended up having to take a detour. I had to go get my mom's car because she is a travel nurse and we needed to house her car so I didn't get towed while she's gone in a whole other state. So, I'm gonna set you up here. So we got her car. I took a detour to Michael's because we were right next to one. I got some colors because I know I was running low for my pigeons. So I got 2 shades of gray and then I got a dark brown to make little baby eagles. My issue now is I cannot find my mini safety eyes. So today's just not going to plan. And it is currently noon, almost noon 30. So I might have to segue into something else that's not mini birdies. I can make like my normal mini plushies or like bigger versions of the birdies, which would be a bad idea, but I don't know. I am very low on my mini plushies, so maybe I should make some of those, but I'm not gonna make as many because they do take a little bit longer. Each one usually takes about like an hour and a half, 2 hours, versus my mini birdies, which take me like 30 minutes to make. So maybe we'll just kind of go down my list of what I usually stock and just make one of each, just kind of keep going from there. I did super early this morning finish a normal cow. So, and I did start on a pink cow, so maybe I should just finish that and then I could make like some special like shamrock cows for... A lot of this is just me chatting at you through my thought process, so maybe I'll have to do that. Yeah, let's do that. I need to start something. It is noon 30 and I have not done a single thing today. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go get yarn from my cows and we'll just kind of grab what we need as we need it. So let's go. I'm finished that little pink cow. So now, in combination with what I made this morning, I have 2 cows. Also, sorry for the background noise. My remote's on the other side of the living room, but I have the Feels Like Bliss yarn out, and I have them in the colors that I need to make for the cow, and I kind of really want to make some fuzzy cows. So, I'm going to experiment with that, and we'll move on from there, but 2 things made, and it's a little after 2, so I'm hoping to have a lot more. I want at least 5 things before the end of the day to feel decently successful today. So I want to start making some Feels Like Bliss, some little fuzzy cows. fluffy cow. Look, well, his nose, I gotta play with that a little bit, but I made a fuzzy cow. It's so cute. Oh my god. I'm obsessed. As much as I hated working with this, I kind of want to make all my mini plushies out of this yarn. It's just so adorable. Anyway, I am gonna make another fuzzy cow, but in the all pink version now. Because again, one of everything. So, gonna make one like this, but in all pink. So that'll make 4 cows. And then I'll just need bare minimum 1 more to feel accomplished. So, because again, my goal is to have at least 5. At least 5. It's already 5 o'clock, so I still have quite a bit of time. I don't think I'm gonna have any problems at all making 5. It's just a matter of how much longer do I have the mental capacity to continue making cows. Because my brain likes to do things in an even number of 5. So my brain really wants to make 5 of these exact ones in a row. But I will have 1 of each, and that hurts my brain. I need to have 5 of each. But we're gonna keep going. I think these are really cute. And again, it's just helping me build some inventory. When I'm done making them, I am adding them to my square so that I don't forget. That way, come Sunday, I don't have to worry about trying to recount all my inventory, which I should just do, to be honest. But yeah, I think we're in a good roll. We're in a good roll. So we're sitting at 3. I gotta make at least 2 more, and then I'll be good. All right, let's make a pink cow. The pink cow is so cute. My whole heart can't take it. So, I finished that little pink cow. It is now a little after 8:30, so I did only get 4. It took me a little longer because Connor and I took a dinner break because I forgot, hey, I'm a human, I need to eat food. So we took a dinner break, watched a couple shows, and just kind of relaxed for a little bit. So yes, I did only get 4 plushies done. Now, do I obviously still have time? 100%. But Thursdays are also my self-care days. And so before it gets too late, I want to be able to do that. You know, do a hair mask, do my face mask, do a little bit of self-care. Just collect myself, chill out, water my plants, because those need to be watered on Thursdays also. But yes, I'll still probably film a little bit tomorrow after work because I'll have time between now and editing to just kind of get as much more that I can, get as many things as I can. And maybe try and find my mini safety eyes because again, I still can't find them and it's driving me up the wall. So yeah, I'm gonna put these little cows away, clean up my mess, go do some self-care, and go to bed. But I will check in tomorrow. Hello. It's Saturday. Sorry, this video is 1, going to be extremely short, 2, very uneventful. I had planned on taking this video into After Work Friday, but me being me decided a concussion would be an even better idea. So I didn't film anything, but I did make a dinosaur.
So, technically my goal of getting 5 things done was achieved, plus bonus points for the concussion. Tomorrow is the market, which I will film and include in next week's video, just because Sundays are my posting days. I don't want to mess up that schedule, and I know last week I didn't post anything, so I've got to at least get something out there for this week. Yes, I want to try and regroup how my market display is. I'm just trying to get through my plushies, get through my scraps, hence why it's an orange and green dino, because I have a lot of orange scraps. But ideally, what I would like to do is only have a couple of different varieties of plushies and kind of do almost like a Build-A-Bear style. I don't know, we'll get to that. The clothes are doing well, but again, I have a lot of thinking to do and a lot of figuring out to do. Above us home. Oh, Chipotle. As you walked in and presented a tattoo, they gave you a BOGO.
What?
Yeah, dude, but when I went, the line was just absolutely bonkers. So I went to Panda Express instead. So anyway, I will figure that out. If you guys have any recommendations, or I would film more tonight, but I do have to edit this video and get it scheduled and posted for tomorrow, and then I can kind of restart with freshness or with a plan for next week. Next week I do really want to try and get some of the sewing pattern project done, but I also don't know if I want to make that just its own dedicated video as like a part 2, or if I should just include little bits and pieces here and there. So there's a lot of trial and error in what I'm trying to do, but we may or may not be focusing on a little bit more market prep, because a lot of my stuff is getting pretty low. Still have yet to find my mini safety eyes, so birdies have been put on a pause until I just either find them or break down and buy more, which I know I have so many of these safety eyes around here somewhere, which is why I don't want to buy more, because I already have so many. But I only have my extremely large ones, or my like ones that are this size, not my like mini ones. But I don't know. So anyway, your mission this video is to leave me a content idea. Give me an idea of what you want to see, what you enjoy, or something that I'm already doing that you really like. Because again, I want to provide you guys with entertainment and content that you enjoy watching, and I'm still trying to figure that out. There are so many of you here who are leaving comments and are being so supportive, and it makes me so extremely happy, and I say that every time, but I truly, deeply, 100% mean that. I sense the community coming together, and it's making me so happy. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the short bit of chaos that we had here, however long this video is going to be. But I'm going to get to editing, get this scheduled, so I can provide you with some form of entertainment, and drink some water. I got some little blueberry chocolate bites that I'm gonna enjoy, and I'm gonna get to editing and setting up for the market tomorrow. So I'll see you next week with a market recap and hopefully a lot more chaos. So bye bye. Oh, bye bye.